So there's a current divide of 3 sections that you more than likely fall in. You either hate Andrew and Tristan Tate and believe any and all allegations pointed against them. You love the Tate brothers and you don't live in any realm of possibility that people you don't know personally are even capable of doing things like this. Or you're right in the middle, questioning why both sides haven't turned off their personal biases and critically think about the alleged crimes and evidence against them. Now, I'm not here to convince you why you should be on either side. However, just to encourage people to use that thinking part of their brain and point out some of the inconsistencies. So let's start with the leaked conversation. Now, I can agree with the believe all accusations group's consensus that these text messages don't necessarily confirm that these girls were trying to formulate some plot specifically to lie to the authorities, and that it's entirely possible that this is a plot to lie to the Tate brothers so they can slip out of the mansion and not necessarily feel like they have to constantly look over their shoulder like some big ass motherfuckers about to come drag them right back to it. Both realms of possibility are there. There's just not enough information in these texts to confirm either side though. If you read through some of these, you know, like, let's just go play it cool and change my name so I'll not start with an A. LOL, got it. Yeah, I told you to be like saying a nice message and that we are hurt or shit like that, and that we do love them but just don't like the situation, so they will not think we are really against them, you know? Like there's a lot that goes into this. It doesn't necessarily mean that they were plotting some big ass framing to the authorities. I can understand that. This is the side that's kind of a little this way where it get iffy to me, because allegedly this is one of the girls texting with her mom, and right down here it gets a little weird. It's like, I think this is the mom that could be texting like, how dare you put me in anger like that? You called, not me. Go to hell, Emma. Something about your ignorance and arrogance and bullshit. Go to Bora Bora. Who is stopping you? The whole embassy is on alert. Shame on you. That's your fault. Thanks. So if this is her mom texting, you know, the whole American embassy is on alert, shame on you, that shame is like, maybe she talked to her mom about, yeah, this is some elaborate hoax, and her mom is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, I went through these entire measures to try and save your ass, and here you are making the whole shit up. So anything that happens is on you now. Nobody is stopping you from doing what you want to do. So it's like, you know, it doesn't seem like an interaction between a mom and daughter, and the mom is aware that her daughter is being trafficked. The inconsistencies is just all fucked up. As I said, the best thing we can do is point out the inconsistencies of these women and what we find on them. Now, love and hate, fresh and fit makes no difference. Like I said, turn off the bias. Turn it off. Just turn it off. I know you may hate them. I know you might love them. Just turn it off so you can critically think things through. So Myron has these videos of the 2 accusers or victims, alleged victims, and he states that he was able to get these videos and pull them off of her Instagram or TikTok before she went ahead and privated all of her accounts.
And what you're about to see now are some TikTok videos that they shot on or about April 9th, okay? Let's show these clips, Mo. There you go. See? The 2 accusers are on the outsides, okay? Yeah,
so this girl on the right and then this girl on the left are the 2 people who were texting and coming up with everything that they wanted to say.
Is the one of the trafficking victims, and the one on the left is one of the other alleged trafficking victims, right? For some of you guys that don't know, this is Andrew Tate's house.
So Myron, as somebody who's visited the Tate's mansion, he's been there, he spent time with them, he does confirm that that is their house that these girls are dancing in. Watch them, look how they moving, right in the left girl. Right, dancing around making a TikTok video. Now, I know there can be 100 different excuses, such as maybe they forced them to make videos like this, or maybe it was their only form of entertainment since Andrew and Tristan said that they confiscated all of their passports, and so the only thing they can do is make TikToks of themselves dancing and twerking and whatever. I know that there's a bunch of excuses out there, but from a psychological standpoint, the energy exhibited in the TikTok, it doesn't scream or even whisper some malicious lifestyle going on behind the scenes.
2 accusers are on the outsides, okay? The girl on the right is the one that...
The dancing and twerking itself, that's completely irrelevant to the energy I'm talking about. There are certain things in life you cannot hide no matter how hard you try. And based on this, these women don't look like they're trying to hide some underlying fear due to the fact that their reality after these cameras shut off is they're being trafficked. They don't echo that underlying fear being there, in my opinion. So allegedly, this girl said she was raped by Andrew in March, and this is a video, according to what they're saying, saying here is posted in April. Again, doesn't mean it's not possible that all of those things are true in March and she's still being held here against her will and she's just really great at putting on a front. Doesn't mean that that's not true or a possibility. But again, man, it's more so the energy she's presenting, right? It's not her, it's her right here, this girl dancing right here. I mean, in my opinion, the energy she's presenting, it shows zero signs of being held against your will. So if you care to watch their entire breakdown, where they got more videos of both of the accusers / alleged victims, they have a full hour version breakdown on their channel you can watch if you care to. I reference those videos for the simple fact that through my eyes, my perspective, it gives an entirely different look to these text messages. Now, perhaps the girls are clueless, but they're not stupid. And they knew with some form of understanding of how the investigation process works, we need to make sure we don't look stupid and 100% just easily incriminate ourselves, because there's a high possibility they're gonna check our phones. Maybe they're just clueless on how they did it. Maybe they're not stupid. But then again, that's an extreme benefit of the doubt. At the end of the day, it's just speculation. I'm not here giving any bigger conspiracies for what might be going on behind the scenes and what secret societies are trying to keep hidden or whatever. I'm just here to point out a little bit of the weird stuff. It just doesn't make much sense why the authorities haven't seemed to reference much of the CCTV footage, because according to the Tate brothers, they got cameras everywhere in the house. So I would imagine you'd pick up on, you know, the process of the trafficking. If it's that many women inside the house, you would at least pick up on something that you could use as hard evidence to show in court or to present to people by now. Also, since his house has been swatted before, about a year or two ago, I'm not too sure on the exact time frame, but I think it was sometime recent. You would think they would have seen everything going on from then, and he wouldn't have been able to get off the hook on that. He would have been charged already. But according to what Andrew, his brother, said, they confiscated all their electronics, didn't find anything against them that would stand in court, and they actually just ended up finding the girl who was accusing them of trafficking her on the footage, going outside willingly, buying and taking pizza away from a delivery guy, right? She didn't even like try to do no Morse code or nothing to him to fucking tell him that she needs some help. You would think if you be in traffic, then you got some time alone. That's what you would do. Y'all don't realize how stupid you make some of these people sound when you kind of just tell them like, oh, she was scared for her life or whatever. Like, if your life is in that much danger, you would probably risk your ass trying to warn anybody the moment you can, hey, I'm being trafficked and I need fucking help. All in all, from my unbiased perspective, regardless on how you feel about them or their ideologies, it's completely unlawful what they're doing to them. And truthfully, in my opinion, don't crucify me for this, it's just my opinion, they should be free men, at least until there is some evidence to use against them. And if that evidence is found, then by all means, yes, lock his ass up, lock both of them up. I'm not here to champion people just for who they are and what they purport. If you got evil within you and you're projecting that evil to people, then yeah, lock that ass up. I just haven't seen any full-length videos from him or his brother where I could say that I see signs of that character being hidden somewhere within them and they could project that evil. It's easy to develop an idea about somebody through watching clips that somebody else edited, chopping it up just to show you the ideologies that they want you to disagree with from these people. It's an entirely different thing to actually know somebody, sit down and talk with them and understand why they do what they do and why they think what they think and if what they're doing is actually evil to the world. But since 99% of us don't know Andrew or Tristan personally, perhaps we shouldn't reside on either side of the fence, and instead we should view things as they are from a distance with as much truth as possible that we can see. It's not about being loyal to the Tate brothers. It's not about being loyal to believe all women. It's not about being loyal to any ideology or person that you think you need to be loyal to. You should be loyal to the truth. I know it sounds corny, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Be loyal to the truth and don't be so eager to develop a verdict on an individual or thing based on your love or hate for that individual or thing. Learn to look at things from an unbiased opinion regardless of how you consciously feel about these people because you disagree with them. But only time will tell with this case. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and you didn't take anything too personal, hopefully you can find some interest in any other topic that I may choose to give my opinion on, because at the end of the day, I'm just trading opinions and you're free to trade yours as well. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to be back either way, and I'm going to catch you on the flip, and when I do, that's just it. God damn it.